Hey, what's up, guys? It's JJ here again with a zombies gameplay, and today I have a gameplay where we get to level 25 plus, and I thought that this was a fairly good gameplay in zombies for me and my friends. All the guys I played with I know in real life, so they're pretty good players and I could trust them, except one of them disconnected or left or whatever halfway through the game, and it was only us three, and we kind of got kind of an uphill battle ever since he left, because we had 4-player zombies for only 3 players, and I think we could have gotten to at least 30 if we hadn't had as many zombies for only 3 people. But you'll see here that we start out and we're going to stay in the starting room for 7 rounds, and we're all going to watch one window and buy the M14 and open up the power room right away and do some stuff like that. It's pretty funny. I don't know if you can hear the voice from us talking, but we were having some pretty funny conversations all throughout the game. If you'll notice later on in the game, there's a time when we're on level 22-ish, I think, and we're all cornered, and somebody shoots one bullet and with their gun or whatever, and it manages to kill a zombie because we're all out of ammo, and a nuke drops, and he runs and gets it, kills himself, and then we all survive through level 22 because of that. So I thought that was something cool that happened in this game. As for my thoughts of Shangri-La, I guess it's a fairly new map. I've pretty much gotten to play it enough times that I know how to work the system and good spots to camp. I don't know, there's really no excellent spot to camp, but there's a lot of decent spots that you can hold out in. One thing I recommend doing is buying an M14 to level 7 just so you can stay in here. Then you open up all the doors except for Sand Trap Door, because the Sand Trap Door, what it allows you to do is all power-ups that drop will have to go down the bridge, so you have more time to kill the monkeys to swap out for max ammo at a later round. Although one of my friends accidentally opens up a door and we don't have it open, we don't have it closed, and that kind of also sets us back a little bit in this game. And yeah, next this is going to be, I think, a 14-part series. So there's going to be a lot of parts to it because it was an hour and 35 minutes long. So definitely check in for more series segments of this. I hope you guys will like it. You'll see me get the ray gun, the baby gun, the HK, the Mustang Sallies throughout this gun, and I pack punch them. So if you're wondering how to pack a punch, we pack a punch several times throughout the game, and the way you pack a punch, just so I can say it now, is you stand on a little lever. There's one located by the bridge, one in the power room, one in the tunnel by Simtex's, and one in the spawn. And if you have 4 people and you all stand on a tile each, a statue that has 4 moving segments, will pause and will lock. It will cause the stairs and the spawn that you see to my left right now to raise up, and or not to my left, excuse me, but they're in the spawn, and they'll raise up, and you'll be allowed to walk up the steps for a minute or 2 and pack a punch your guns, and then it will run water and it'll flush you back down, and you have to have your pack a punch guns in time. Actually, it has happened to me where not me personally, but my friend that I was playing with, where he pack a punched a gun, and he didn't have enough time to take it out of the box or the pack-a-punch, and he got flushed down the thing, and he lost his upgraded Khalil, so he's pretty mad about that. So just be careful not to pack-a-punch with 1 second left, because you might get into trouble with that. But yeah, this video is probably the first part is probably the most boring out of all the segments, just because we're pretty much in the starting room for half of this video, and it's just me staring out a window shooting zombies until level 7 is usually when it gets out of hand, and we need to go get Juggernaut and stuff. You'll see that we leave at, actually we don't leave at 7, we leave at 6 because we start to get overrun, or actually we might leave at 7, I'm not sure. And you see that I buy the Bowie knife, and the reason I buy the Bowie knife is because it's a 1-hit kill to level 10. So if you knife a zombie once, you get the most amount of points possible off a kill, which is 130 from a knife, and then it's a one-shot kill, so you can just continue to use it to level 10, and then that's when I usually will buy Jug, or I'll actually buy Jug whenever I have enough points, but that's when you have to buy Jug, and you have to buy a gun after that, and the Bowie knife will pay itself off and then some, and you won't have to use any ammunition, and that's why I usually buy it. You'll see that a fire zombie just spawned several seconds ago, And what those are is, or what that is one of the boss zombies. There's two types of boss zombies. There's a fire zombie and a screamer. So the first one we go over is the fire zombie. And what the fire zombie does is he comes out of the ground, he's lit on fire, and if you get near him, he'll explode into a ball of fire, and he'll set a ball of fire on the ground. If you're next to him when he does it, he'll kill you. And the only way to not die is you run into him and you run away really quickly and hope that you don't get exploded by the ball of fire and die, or you can shoot him in the head, but that takes a whole lot of ammo off any gun at any level, and it's probably not going to be able to do that. So usually people just run into him and run away, and that will kill him. The second type of zombie is slightly more annoying, and it's probably easier to kill. It's called a screamer, and it runs faster than any zombie. I forgot to mention the fire zombies walk really slow, so that's a bonus to having them. But screamers run super fast, and when they get next to you, they'll double swipe every time. So if you get a screamer before you have Jug and he hits you, he'll probably kill you every time. So that's something to watch out for, and that's why we try to leave early on. Because we would stay probably here to level 10 or level 15 if we could even, just because you can kill the zombie so easily, four windows and 4 people, and if you get nukes occasionally and double points, you have enough to do it, and then you can just do things. But when a screamer comes, he'll double swipe you, and then if he gets close to you, he'll blind you, and that causes you to not be able to see where you're going, and that's just kind of, it doesn't like slow you down or impair you, but it just blinds your vision, and that's just a pain sometimes when you're trying to run away from him. So you see right now, we're going to open up the door and leave in a little bit, and we're going to head to open up the power. If you go either way out of the spawn, it's 4 doors to the power, so it doesn't really matter which side you go out of, and the box will spawn either 1 or 2 locations, which would be near where Simtexes are or under the waterfall. And I believe in this game it spawned near Simtexes, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, it did spawn there, and Juggernaut spawned near Simtex side. So that was pretty good for us. We got lucky with that sort of spawn. You always want Juggernaut to be near the first door or first side of the doors that you open, so that way you can buy it early on and not have to open up a whole nother set of doors in order to get Jug. But yeah, I hope that this was an okay commentary. I know that you probably did not enjoy it as much as some of my short commentaries because I have more stuff to talk about, but there is going to be 14 parts to this, so you can definitely look forward to more gameplay. I can tell you that it definitely gets a lot more entertaining, especially when we start dying. I was fortunate enough to not die the entire time until the very end, so you'll see me play all the time and how I'll fend off, like me and my friend, or one other guy that was there, it was 2 of us alive, and we went through a whole round at like level 22 by ourselves, and it took us like 15 minutes, we just had hordes and hordes of zombies surrounding us, and you'll see at the end when I die, I stupidly get cornered by 1 zombie and it kills me, and I was super mad about that. But one stupid mistake, the whole game doesn't really matter, and it's not the end of the world, it's just a video game. But yeah, you see I buy the Bowie knife, and it's just kind of clockwork for the first 15 levels, and then after level 15, you start get either splitting apart and all working separately, like solo kind of, or you can all cluster together, and you can pick a spot on the map where you want to bunker down and wait out the round. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I've actually been getting decent views on all of them, so I was happy about that. I got a lot of views, like 200 on one of my Nike shoe reviews, so I was kind of happy about that. That's like my main video, like my most viewed video now, so that's cool. But I hope to transition more into this Call of Duty gameplay, because I kind of enjoy narrating Call of Duty more, and I know that there's a lot more competition in terms of channels to choose from. Like there's tons and tons of Call of Duty channels out there, but I appreciate everyone who subscribes to me. I'll definitely have more videos out more frequently. The more subscribers and views I get, the more I'll post videos, and I hope that my channel will grow and I'll be able to post more videos that you guys will enjoy. So it's going to be a 14-part series. Look forward to the next part, probably maybe tomorrow, maybe today, and about a part a day almost, if not 2 a day, depending on how much time I have to narrate and render the videos. Those rendering videos does take quite some time, but the video is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, it helps me out a ton. Yeah, have a nice day. Peace.